again.
ओके, ठीक है, थैंक यू सो मच।
Yes. So basically, the topic of today is as per schedule. You can see, you can just right now open your syllabus, and we are on day 11th, right? Oh, sorry, day 10th. We are on day 10, yes. Content strategy for YouTube. So basically, we have to cover all these things today about YouTube only. So, first thing that we have to cover is creating YouTube channels. Okay, first topic will be YouTube channel creation. Then we will talk about how you can plan a content calendar with AI tools, and third point is reels versus YouTube shorts, like how you can optimize all those techniques that will help you ultimately to grow your YouTube channel. And what is reels and what are reels and shorts basically, and how you're gonna use all these just to improve or grow your channel, right? So this will be the topic for the whole day, for the whole class. So I just want to know before moving ahead, like how many you have already any channel on YouTube? No channel? Okay. Okay, Ramya, you have channel just created. Okay, so most of the students are not on YouTube. So basically, we have to take all those parts like how to create our YouTube channel, or you are planning to create. So this is like this coming 2 days will be totally on YouTube only. So these 2 days will be good for you if you are going to start any YouTube channel. Okay, so right now I'm just going to share my screen. Just tell me, is it visible?
Madam, what is
Yes,
YouTube?
ma'am,
Please.
it is visible.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so right now I'm coming to YouTube. Like what happens, YouTube before starting creation part, I just want to discuss one thing, like what YouTube is basically. YouTube is a Google partner website whose mic is unmute right here. Please mute yourself. Yes, and if you have any queries or suggestions, then you can write in the chat box only, right? I was saying like YouTube is a Google partner website where Google is offering so much of content in video form to you, and like people can also create their own channel and can earn through that. So this is not a social media platform. This is the Google platform basically. Actually what happens, so what is social media basically? Social media platforms are those where people, background noise is coming from my side. uh, Please share this, like other participants, please tell me, is any background noise coming from my side? No, yes. Just wait for 2 minutes. Now please tell me, is my voice clear to all, or is there any background noise right now? Clear? Perfect. Good. Okay. So basically, yes, thank you. What I was saying, like, what is social media basically? Social media platforms are those basically where people can connect and can engage with their audience, right? So, this is social media. And if we talk about like YouTube, so YouTube is one of the platform as well where like people can connect and can engage, and people can also promote their brands or something, right? So that's why people consider YouTube as a social media, because it is same like a social media, like where people can connect and can showcase their brands or products, or an individual as well. So that's why YouTube is considered as social media. But if we talk about the core digital marketing language, then we have to see like social media includes only your Facebook, your Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, LinkedIn, right? All these are social media platforms, because in all these social media platforms, the back end, like if we talk about running ads or something, so all these are different. Like we don't need to use Google platforms just to run ad. These are attached, or been taken by Meta or some kind of other uh, organizations. So it's different from Google, so that's why they are known as social media. YouTube is considered as social media because it gives you a social platform where people can connect or something. So but if we talk about like if we want to run any ad on YouTube, then you have to go to Google Ads, because it is the Google platform. And even you can see on my screen, if we are going to write youtube.com, or even you can see this button, Google Apps option is given at the right corner. Once you will click on Google Apps, you can see YouTube is there. So YouTube is a partner website of Google. As you can see, Google Maps, Google Play Store, Google News, Gmail, Google Meet, Google Drive, all these are Google platforms that are available by Google only, and in free, somehow in free. Like on Drive you can have some specific space to use, and all Google Docs, Google Sheets, so all those are Google partner sites. So here we can see YouTube. So YouTube is considered as social media just because of the reason I've already told you, because it gives a platform to connect people socially with each other on a wide range. I know. Or secondly, if we talk about like Google partner site, so here we can see it is a Google partner website. I guess it's clear to everyone what is the difference between like Google partner website or social media platform.
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. Yes. Now I'm just going to open YouTube. I already have an account on YouTube, basically. So I'm not going to create it from scratch, but I'll show you how you can start. Once you will open any YouTube, so basically what happens, you have to choose any of your Gmail ID through which you want to create your YouTube channel. So you have to be specified with your open Gmail ID. So right now I can see my own Gmail ID is there. So with this Gmail ID, I can create any account. Like when you open your Google account, so you will be able to see one section. It will come. Actually, it's loading. See, this is how you can see your on Gmail ID icon, right? Once you will click on it, you will be able to see one option like create your channel. Here I can see view your channel icon or the text. But if you have not created any YouTube channel with this Gmail ID, then you will be able to see create your channel button. Once you will click on it, they will ask you to type the name of your channel basically. So here I just want to discuss one thing. Like if you are going to create any YouTube channel with your name, right? Like I have created with my name, Nancy Dilawar. So I have just taken the name Nancy Dilawar, and then they will ask you to choose the create the URL for that. So basically username will be there, so you have to choose the same name as you have taken in the name option. So this is something that if you want to create a channel with your name, like if you want to create any personal channel, then your name should be there in both name section and the username section. If you want to create any channel with any of your business or any brand. For example, I just want to create an online academy where I will teach digital marketing hacks and techniques, something. So, for that reason, I just want to create any YouTube channel. And my academy name is Skills Academy, Tech Skills Academy. Just take an example. So, this is my brand name, Tech Skills Academy. So, I have to write the name Tech Skills Academy under the name section, and the same name you should try to add in username. Like, you have to always try to keep your and username and your name should be same basically. So you have to take either any organization or any personal name if you want to create. I guess it's clear to everyone. You should not create any channel with different name and with different username, because it will create something like a we can say, like in SEO it will get some difficulty. Your screen is not visible, like here you can't see my screen. Visible na? Okay, okay. Just wait for 2 minutes again. But let me do one thing. Okay, so basically this is how you have to create your own YouTube channel. Once you have created, then you will able to see this view your channel. Now I'm just going to open my channel. Basically this is something that I've already did some of my reels on it. So I have not not completely using my YouTube channel. I'm not uploading all these things. So only 26 videos I have uploaded and with 23 subscribers. Just want to show like how you can create your professional YouTube channel. So I'm just using my own channel right now, but skip all those things because it's my personal channel and I'm not using this. Whose screen is visible? Just let me. Yes, yes, Nisha, just wait. See, right now you can see my screen.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am, we can.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, done. Perfect. Now what happens once you will open your channel, you will be able to see this thing like customize channel and manage videos. So first option that we need to understand is customize channel. Just click on it. Like, once you will click on customize channel, then a new tab will open and it will give you again two subsections like profile and home tab. Under profile you have to upload your banner. Like you can see, this is the image that will appear across the top of your channel, like this, as you can see here. So this is the banner image, and while creating any professional account, you have to create any banner image. And in my case, I've uploaded only one image that is not looking enough good right here. So you have to create it professional if you want to create professional channel. And even you can see pixels are also given. Like the image should have at least 2048 into 1152 pixels and 6 MB or less. So you can use Canva for this. You can just take this pixel size in the custom size option from that is available on Canva, and you can design it. But the one thing that you have to keep in your mind while designing, as you can see, three formats are given. Like one, like if I'm going to open any channel on TV or screen, so the whole banner will be visible. And when I'm going to open it in like laptop or desktop, so this much part will be visible from the whole banner. And if I'm going to open in mobile phone, here you can see, like I guess it's visible to everyone, from the whole banner only this much part, like the middle part will be visible in mobile phone. And most of the people going to use YouTube, and they are using YouTube in mobile phone only. So you have to keep in your mind, whenever you are going to create any banner, so you have to keep all the written or all the necessary information in this middle part only. Rest part should be designed, but the main thing that should be visible to audience should keep at the center only, because according to the mobile. So this thing that you have to keep in mind, your content, your most valuable information that you want to show to your audience should be in center only, and rest part can be designed like kind of background or vectors or graphics that you can use, but the main thing will be visible in mobile phone will be only this, right? Then this can be changed and removed. Then second option we have is picture. Your profile picture should be there. If you are going to create for your own like personal, then you can upload your own image like me. But if you are going to create any professional YouTube channel, so your logo should be there. If like um, I have taken the example na, Tech Skills Academy, so I have to create one logo for Tech Skills Academy, and that should be uploaded in the profile section, and even you can see the size and the MBs as well. Then we have name option. Like here you can see, choose a channel name that represents you and your content. That all these things, like these two things, name and handle, can be asked by you while creating your account. But if you have created and now you feel you want to change the name and handle, you can change, but with some limitations. What limitations is it is, you can change your name twice in 14 days. Like within a period of 14 days, you can change your name only twice, right? After 14 days, like you have created your channel, so you have used that thing. Now we have option to change twice. Now I can change the name, and one option will also be there within the range of 14 days. But then after 14 days, then I will also be able to change the name twice again. So this is something that you have to keep in your mind while creating your name. And the same thing that you have to keep in mind, the this thing I've already told you. This is the only reason to keep name and handle the same, just for the SEO purposes. Basically for the ranking, like it can be ranked with this name only, so that's why you have to keep name and handle same, right? Then we have description option. Right now you can see I have no description, but this should be there. Description should be there, because this is the main thing that will help to grow your channel. Because somehow some keywords will be stuffed, and according to that keyword, you can be ranked on Google and even on YouTube as well. Like if you are going to write my name on YouTube, so you can see YouTube will be ranked. Like here you can see my Instagram, then my LinkedIn, about website. Actually right now it's not ranking, but it will rank on some other pages. Right now it's not ranking because I have not, edited any videos for a long time, and I'm not using this. So for that reason, my ranking has been gone. So, but like whenever I've started this, it's been ranked on Google with this name only, because I have taken the name that is, been used by me on my Insta, Facebook, website, LinkedIn, and many other platforms. So you have to keep your brand name same on all other social medias, because it will ultimately help you to rank your channels or accounts. So you have to add a good description about you, in which you have to tell viewers about your channel. Your description will appear in the about section of your channel and the search results among other places. Like you have included any kind of locations or any keyword that is being searched by anyone on YouTube or even Google, so it can appear on the first number just because of the keyword. So we have the limitations of 1,000 characters, or I guess words are there, so you can just paste and can check like 1,000 words or characters which limit are there. So you have to use chat gpt for this. Like I've already told you in previous classes how to use chat gpt. If you don't know, so you have to go to chat gpt and write, this is my account name on YouTube, and what is all about, you have to explain in some lines. Then you have to write, create a good description for my YouTube channel, name this, and basically what services and what is all about your channel is you have to describe. Then ChatGPT will help you to create a best description with the inclusion of best keywords that can be helpful in ranking, right? Perfect. Now here you can see we have option to add language. Once you will click on it, so you can include the language that you're if if you're going to watch any video on YouTube, then you can see we have the app option through setting, like you can change the language. So this options will be visible to all if someone comes to our channel and watches our video. So this is the original language that you can choose. If you are from different countries or something, so you can keep your original language and the transitional language. If you will not use this, then automatically it's been taken by the audience browsers, right? Then we have channel URL. So this is the standard web address. Here you can see what YouTube channel link is, like youtube.com/, then handle will be there. So here you can see this is the standard web address, that is something with the inclusion of some letters and alphabets. uh, then we have links option. So this is something where you can share external links with the viewers. Basically what happens, like I've already told you, uh, people are using YouTube as a social media, because again it's a platform to connect socially. So people actually what they do, they create a community on Instagram, right? Like I'm taking an example of myself as well. Like I have created a community over my Instagram page. Then I feel like I have to create any YouTube channel, like I think I should create any YouTube channel. Then I created my YouTube channel. Then what happened, basically I have for example I have a follower of 10K on my Insta. Then I will upload one of the story and I will ask to my followers on Instagram to subscribe me on YouTube as well. So this is something switching your audience from one platform to another, right? From Instagram you are going to take that on YouTube as well, and from YouTube that you want to take it on Instagram. So audience will be different, but somehow you can take the same audience from one platform to another. So the thing that, like if you have used Instagram, then you can see one option is given there as well. Like you can add links to some other browsers, like you can add your YouTube channel there, you can add your Facebook page there, and some of the websites as well, like if you own something. So this is the same option that's given here. Like I have connected my Instagram right here, and this is how I can add my Facebook if I have any website that I own. Like I have taken the example of Tech Skill Academy, and for Tech Skill Academy I've already created one of the website as well. Then I can link from website to YouTube, YouTube to website. This is how I can take my audience from one platform to other. So all these external links will be visible on your profile and the about page. Like if people will come on your profile and will come on about page, then these are visible. Then you can see the contact info, like how people can connect with you if your business, if they have any business inquiries or something, so you can enter your email. Then we have one option that is video watermark. What it means basically, the watermark will appear on your videos in the right hand corner of the video player. So this is how, like, you can see the video player, people are watching video. Here they can there can see a watermark where you can upload any image of 150 into 150 pixels, which means a square image can be uploaded, any png, any gif, any bmp or jpg file that is 1 MB or less. So all these formats are available to you. So you can upload any of these with square pixels, right? Just take an example what it means basically. I'm uploading one of the image right now, like I'm taking the image of this msme, done. So it can be asked to you to set the display time of this logo, the watermark, the logo, or the text, whatever you want to upload at the end of the video. Like you want this logo to appear only at the end, then you have to choose this. Or even we have option to custom start time. Just wait, I guess it's now it is visible to all, right? Here I want to start give a particular start time for this, like after coming to 5 seconds then it should be appear, like this is the start time of this, and you can customize. If you want this logo to appear in the entire video, then you have to choose the entire, that's it. So this is something that you can add at the end of video with the start timing and the entire video. So here you can upload your logo or something. That means basically you are adding any kind of authenticity to your content, and like you are restricting some other audience to use your video, like their watermark should be there. So this is something that we have covered on under only profile section. Now tell me, is it clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Janvi. No worries. Thank you. Thank you so much. Right now, I'm coming back to home tab. Now I have to switch this home tab. So this is something because like we have to add many more things if we going to create any professional YouTube channel. So again, I'm taking the example of Tech Skills Academy because this is something the professional thing we are talking about. Under home tab we have to add all these things. Home tab show your channel, home tab to highlight and showcase content for your audience. Like this option should be on if you want to add all these options. What is all these options all about? Which means to highlight and showcase the content. Like if you as you have seen, I guess, like if you have reached on someone's YouTube channel, then you can see some of the featured content will be visible at the top of their channel basically. So this is the home tab is all about. Here you can see first option is for you, which means YouTube recommends fresh content based on your viewers interests. This is only visible to your viewers when you have enough content. Once you will click on more setting, then you can add, like, the for you section is something according to the viewers interest basically, which kind of content type should be there, like video, shorts, or live streams, all are open. If you want the specific videos or specific shorts to be visible to your viewers according to their interest, then you can open this and you can just disable all these options if you want specifically such content type to be appear on for you section. For you is something like related to the audience interest, it should be visible. And then we have recency, which content should be visible under for you section. All content, which means YouTube always updates for you section with the fresh content, including all content, whatever content is fresh for the fresh for your audience, that will be visible in their for you section. If you want to use content you have posted in the last 12 months, only recent content that is uploaded in the last 12 month only, that content should be used just to show in any for you section of any audience basically. So this can be used by you, like all content, which means all the content of your YouTube channel, and it consider only last 12 month content. So this settings can be done by this section, and you can basically remove this. It's already been uh, added by me under the layout section, so I can remove this. Then we have short videos, like I have uploaded only 26 shorts. So this is it's been added under channel homepage. This section should be clearly visible. Like once you are coming to this, here you can see short section is visible right here. So it is visible just because I have added in the layout, and some of the sections are added by default as well, and you will able to see the remove section option. Then we have videos, under which what happens, like if I have uploaded some of the horizontal videos, the complete videos of the YouTube horizontal videos, that can be seen, but right now it's zero, so there's nothing. So all three sections are edit. I can remove any of these three by clicking on this add section button. I can add such kind of things in the layout section as well. First one is channel trailer. As you can see, if you have gone through any professional YouTube channel, their channel trailer is there, and this is the best thing that you have to use if you are going to create a proper YouTube channel for you and for your organization as well. You should create your channel trailer. Channel trailer can be something that can be visible to your audience when they are coming for the first time on your YouTube channel, right? If they are coming for the first time, they can watch your channel trailer basically, and they can understand what your channel is all about, like what kind of content we gonna see in this channel basically. So this should be added, and once you will click on it, like it will be asked to you like which video you want to add in channel trailer. So basically what happens, if you want to add any channel trailer, you have to just upload it as it is. You have to upload as other videos only, and by this section you have to choose any of the video. For example, if I want to take this video as in the channel trailer, so here you can see I have added this particular shot in channel trailer section. Channel trailer for the people who have not subscribed. So this can be visible to those only who have not subscribed my channel. So this is something that can be visible to them under channel trailer section, and it can also be removed again, or you can change the video anytime. And then we have spotlight for returning subscribers, those who are coming back again and again, and those who are subscribers. You can see the term subscribers is on also included. Those who are returning back on back and who are subscribers to our channel, you can add one of the video on spotlight if you want to add any. Then we have popular video sections. Here you can see one section will be there, that is popular videos. Then we have live now, past live streams. This all these sections can be created, and here you can see playlist option will be there. Like, I guess, if I'm talking about the Tech Skills Academy channel, then under which basically I am uploading the videos related to AI tools, right? In one video it is not possible to come talk about all the AI tools. For sure, I have to add basically like parts for that AI tool. Like, just take an example. I have to upload 10 parts for the AI tools only. So I have to create a playlist. A playlist should be there, like AI tools, and people can simply select any of the playlist by searching the name, and they can watch out their videos. And this is how, if I'm going to teach the video editing, again it can't be completed in one single video. I have to take it in parts. So right now, like this, basically I have to create one of the playlist again as video editing. So people, basically it is something that is user friendly to audience. Like they can just simply come to playlist section and they can search which playlist they want to see, and they can select any of these, and this is how they can watch all of the parts related to that one playlist. So that can be created. Featured channels, so basically that can be visible, and tom community clips. So this is something you can design your own home tab according to you by choosing all these layouts, and you have to publish this. Once you will click on publish button, all the changes that you made under the profile section and under the home tab, that will be published on your YouTube channel and will be visible to your audience, right? So this is something that we have covered from this customized channel option, this thing. But once you will click on this customized channel option, here you can see more options will be there, and from this we have covered only customization, right? Now tell me, is it clear? We have doubts. Okay. How to resize the image, like which image you are talking right here? Yes, Neha. Actually, what happens? You can create up to 50 channels under the same ID. But I will recommend one thing to all: try to keep different accounts with different IDs if you want to create. The reason behind this is that basically, if one of your channel it's been banned by YouTube, or it's been completely restricted by YouTube, or it's been deleted by YouTube because it somehow it violate any kind of policies or conditions or something, so it will affect other channels as well. So it's my personal suggestion, if you want to create more than one channel, try to keep it with different IDs, right? Explain about subscriptions and adding bank account for monetary benefits. Yes, we are coming to this as well. Now tell me, is there any doubt related to anything?
No, ma'am.
How many accounts one business should have? Trupti, actually what happens, like it's depend on you. It's upon you to avoid any ban. Try to create only one channel, like, and for the, if we talk about the starting of your journey with YouTube channels, so you have to start with one only. But right now you can see people are creating more and more channels just to avoid banning, like they have created two channels, like for the safer side, like one of account will be banned, then they can focus on the second one. So for safer side only, like people can create two channels. But I guess I feel basically, if you are using the right policies and you are following the guidelines of YouTube, then it's okay to create only one channel and just focus on only one. Because if we are going to focus on two channels or three channels, then we can't complete our goal. So I will recommend follow all the guidelines with proper studies or something. Just focus on one channel, right? And I am going to talk about that as well, like how you can avoid copyright issues or such guidelines violations or something. We're gonna discuss about that. How frequently video should be uploaded, Nisha? Actually what happens, there are two categories that I'm talking right here, like your personal account, where you can upload your own vlogs or your personal videos or something. And the second is the professional account. Right, here I'm taking the example of Nancy Dilava's channel, and second I'm taking the example of Tech Skills Academy. If I'm talking about my personal, then if I'm talking about the both channels, you have to update each day. Basically each day you have to upload at least content. But it's very obvious, like you can upload if you have created any personal channel, but if you have created any professional channel, then it will be very difficult, little bit difficult, like to create videos day by day and just upload by each day. But try to keep at least, try to keep, like you have uploaded something, anything, like you can go for shorts or you can go for horizontal videos, complete videos. Just upload anything on each day. Basically what happens, you have to keep that ranking or the keywords, SEO part, whatever you have covered basically. So you have to keep that position. So you have to consider your channel with the Google keywords or Google algorithms. So you have to update anything on your channel. If someone have two channels for same business, as you told for the safer side, in that case the strategy for the content uploading should be same or different. You can go for same as well. It is not necessary to go for different. But what happens actually, like if we are going to create for the same like strategy will be same, so same violations will can be on both channels. So this is something like people are using these strategies, and they are using different strategies as well, just to take basically what they are doing now. They just want to earn money from both channels. They are uploading the same content with same strategies, or even they can use the different strategies. Like on one channel they have more subscriptions, more subscribers, and on other channel they have less subscribers. So basically what they are doing, they are just shifting again their audience from one channel to another. Like what they are doing now, I am going to discuss that strategy. Basically, no, there is no plagiarism on YouTube actually. On video there is no plagiarism. We are not talking about content writing here, we are talking about video content. So there is no plagiarism in it, so we don't need to worry about plagiarism here. Actually what happened, like for just take an example, I have created one my personal channel where I'm just uploading only my vlogs, like daily vlogs, outing vlogs, traveling vlogs, whatever I'm doing on daily basis, I'm just uploading that. This is my personal channel, and I feel like, and this is going best, and even I have monetized, or I'm just going to monetize this channel. Then I feel like I can create one more channel for the safer side. So I have just switched my that audience to my new channel, and that is all about the collaboration. Basically what happens, I am an influencer, so I'm just taking that collabs as well. So what happened, I just shifted that audience to my new channel, that is just about only the promotions or the collaborations that can be paid or barter. So the different channels being created by me only just for the promotions only, right? So I am going to talk about my promotional channel in my personal channel as well. Like I have created one more channel under which I have uploaded this video. If you are going to search about this, and if you want to take knowledge about this product or something, then you can go to my different channel, and I can promote my different channel on my personal as well. So this is the strategy basically people are using right now, nowadays. Basically they are just shifting their uh, audience. Now I guess it's clear. And what is a shadow ban? We are going to discuss it is as well. Like for the scratch part I'm taking right now na. Basically shadow ban is something where when your counts, likes and comments are going to are declining. Basically you are not getting pretty much views, likes or something on your content. So this is something the shadow ban, and how we have to keep some things about in our mind about shadow ban and something we are going to discuss it later. Like some people create channels only for shorts, right? Yes, Tripti. Okay, so we are going to move ahead right now. See, from the left section we have covered only the customization part. Now I'm coming to dashboard part. What happens basically, here you can see the complete dashboard of your channel. Here you can see from first it need 10 days, 8 hours, ranking by views is 1 of 10. Here you can see the video analytics, like how your videos are working, how your YouTube shorts are performing, and what latest comment that you have received, what are the recent subscribers that you have. Like you can, once you will click on see all button, you can see on 17th June I got one subscription. The name is Lucky, and their subscriber count is this. And even I can subscribe their channel as well. So basically what happens, like one of the subscribers been added, and whose channel is also there with 142 subscribers. One person is also there with 0 subscribers. So this is something that you can check. Like 50 you can add. So this is something that you can see the recent subscribers, latest comments, and by clicking on it you can just completely check each and everything, go to channel analytics. So all these things can be uh, understood by us under the analytics section only. So this is the dashboard only. Now we have content. Once we click on content section, so you will able to see such sections like inspiration. If you have created, if you have any idea about the coming videos or something, that you can get the suggestions from inspirations. So this is the option that's been given by YouTube only. Like you can spark your next video idea. Like AI will work here basically. AI generated content will be there. Like you have an idea, like you want to bring next video on AI topic, then it will give some suggestions to get higher reach and higher views and likes. Then we have videos section. Here you can see one of your videos, like in the last 3 weeks MSME class, I have taken this as reference, and I have told them about this. Like here you can see the draft visibility is there, and I can edit this, or you can see all of the videos that's been uploaded. Under the short section, you can see all the shots, and you can see the visibility, to whom it's visible, like private, publicly visible, and any restrictions are there, none, or the shorts policy is there. So where you can see your short visibility is not affected, the copyrighted protected content detected doesn't affect your short. Basically what happens, if you are going to use any music or something, that will create such kind of shorts policy, which will somehow restrict your visibility. Like in some regions basically this shorts can't be visible to everyone. But what happens in the on the shorts, basically there is no copyrighted issues and something. So here you even read this line: the copyright protected content detected doesn't affect your short. It will not affect your shorts or any copyright or any monetization things as well. And the date and the views is visible, views are visible, like how many views you have gained. And then we have comments, and likes versus dislike option is there. So this is something that's been given. Then we have live, like how many live you have done. Here you can see. Then we have post section, like what is all about post, I'm going to tell you. Then we have playlist, if you have created any kind of playlist. Again, in the previous classes I have taken this as example, like AI tools, I have taken one of the playlist. Right now you can see it's been created by me, but there is zero videos in it. Then we have podcast, like here you can create any kind of podcast or such kind of playlist, or videos can be edited. Then we have promotions. If you have edited one of your uh, video with promotion only, then this is how you can go for the basically ads part, like from where you can promote your videos. So this is something that is all about the content right here. Okay, why they use bots in YouTube? Will it affect monetization or reach of the YouTube channel? Bots, which bot you are talking about? Like uh, the exact specification about this, I need to. Any limitations to short compared to videos? No, Karan. Actually, what happens while uploading any short, latest updations about short that I have is like you can upload up to 120 seconds on shorts, and videos length can be more than this. So there are limitations, like we have only 120 seconds available to upload shorts, or even we can search out the latest guideline about it. Length, or we can just go to Google and ask about it. Length of YouTube videos and shorts. Oh, it's been increased to 180 second. Last updation I have was 120 second. Now again it's been upgraded. You can upload up to 3 minutes and 180-second long shots, and this being changed from 15 October. Last was 60-second limit basically on 15 October. By default, you can upload up to that are 15 minutes long. Verified account can upload videos longer than 15 minutes. It's very obvious, like you can upload more than 15 minutes if you have verified. And how you can verify, we are coming to that. Increase in like or subscribers. No, actually we don't need to use any kind of bots or something for increase in likes and subscribers. It will, obviously it will affect your monetization part. We don't need to use anything. We have to try to grow our channel on organic basis only. We can run ad through Google platforms, but on which content we are going to run ad, that will not be counted as monetization. That watch hours will not be counted under monetization program. So we can run ad just to show, to increase the visibility of our channel, but we we have to avoid all such bots or fake likes or fake views taking websites or apps, right? Now coming to the analytics section. Under analytics, you can see the complete overview of your channel in the last 28 days from this, right end. Yes, is there any doubt? Okay. Okay, so from the right hand side, you can see we have a proper calendar from where you can see, if you want to see the complete overview and the analytics about the last 365 days, like last year or something. So, this is how you can check, but it's good to check monthly analytics just to compare if we are working good or not. So I my channel got 154 views in the last 28 days, and how it is 154, I don't know, because I'm not doing anything on my channel. 94 more than usual. So this is something, the performance is up because, as usual, I got 94 views in the last 28 days, but I got 154. Typical is 10 to 60. So basically, 10 to 60, from it's been increased to 154, which is green here, like it's been up. It's good. Like I have increased something. Here you can see watch time hours 7% less than 28 days. So which is something, it is less than the previous 28 days in the comparison, and that's why it's showing down. And here you can see the subscribers in the last 28 days. I have no subscriber, so this is not written here. And even you can see on which day how many views I got. So this is all about the views. On 10th June, I got 3 views, then I got 39 views. So this is how you can calculate each and every day's count, and you can have this 154 views track. Once you will click on this see more button, again it will take you on the proper analytics of this, like from where you can specify. You can add the comparison as well, like if you want to have a proper study of this. And for the professional youtubers, like they hire a particular person who will do all this part. They will create a such kind of report under which they can analyze, like our youtube channel is growing or not. So this is something that you can see. We have three metrics here: different content and different views by count content is there. So if I'm going to open this, here you can see green color represent one of my reel that got one views. Then purple color represent one of my uh, short and got two views. So accordingly by content you can see how many views you got on daily basis and weekly basis, monthly basis, yearly basis, and you can use this bar chart or line chart to understand it better, like this. Then we have different content, how many views you got. See, write total views for the selected date range, region, and the other fillers. Here you can see 8.4% got 13 views and something, watch time hours, subscribers, and impression. So here you can see one different term, that is impression. Does Can anyone tell me what are impressions here? Can anyone tell me what are impressions here? How many times channels was visited? Very good, Nisha. Very good. Great. So basically, what happened? How many times our channel has been viewed, or our content? Right now, we are talking about the content only. So we have to use content word here. Uh, How many times our content has been shown? Like this particular video got 27 impressions. Here you can see views are 13 and the impressions are 27. So basically what happens, 13 views are, some views include a one time viewer, basically those who have visited my content, like 13 people come to this particular video, and they have even watched my content twice, because only for like I got 27 impressions now. So obviously maybe there is the possibility like one person have watched it 5 times or 10 times, so that can be the reason here to have 27 impressions. So impressions are something that is repeatedly counted. Like if one person is watching it thrice, then it my impression is 3. For example, just to understand it better, if 10 users are coming on my video, so viewers is 10. If like 5 of them have watched it thrice, so 15 is there, and rest 5 have watched it, then 5 views are there. So 15 and 5, total impressions will be 20 there. So this is something that is repeatedly counted here, how many times that's our content has been seen. So this is all about the impressions. Your voice is breaking. Just wait. Yes, Padma, great. Sujit, we have one more questions, ma'am. How to write content on YouTube channel and thumbnails? Yes, Manish, I'm coming to that. We have 2 days about YouTube only. uh, this one and the next day as well, we are going to discuss about the YouTube as well. So I just want to take it from scratch to advance, because this is something like you can start your own YouTube channel if you are planning to create, and ultimately that can be good for you because it will give you a monetization program as well. So I just want to take this part from scratch to advance only, so that if you are going to start anything, then it will help you at least enough, like you can remember me like Nancy ma'am has told about this. Okay. Impressions means that how many times our channel and content views. Yes, perfect. If the creator or the person who posted the video watched again and again, will it count in views? No. Basically what happens, under views only one time watch is counted, that is comes under views. If we're talking about impressions, under which like repeatedly count will be considered as impression. Okay, Janvi, I'll try to keep uh, shots again. Thank you. Right, so this is how you can one more metric we have left with impressions click through rate. What is impressions click through rate? Basically, impressions click through rate is views per impression shown. Basically we can have a percentage, like per impression how many views we got. This measures how often viewers watch a video after seeing an impression. So this is something that can be calculated, like this rate is high or low. If it is high, then it's good. If it is low, then it is not good for your channel. So this is something that you can check. Here you can see what report we are talking about right now. That is all about only content, right? By clicking on it, you can filter it out, like if you want to talk about the top content. Again, my voice is breaking or something.
Ma'am, it's actually sometimes, ma'am, not regularly,
Yes,
it's sometimes.
ma'am. Sometimes background noise is coming.
Okay, just wait for 2 minutes, just wait.
Ma'am, vehicle noises, ma'am. Roadside vehicle noises.
See, now tell me, is there any background noise or my voice is clear?
No, ma'am, it's not, it's clear.
Clear? Perfect. Okay. So the use of images and captions affect reach. Yes, Shubham. Basically, that will create your reach higher if you use such kind of emojis and something. We are coming to this part. It's coming. Again, it's coming.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I think the noise is a fan or something.
Okay, just wait. Now tell me. Clear? Perfect.
Yes, ma'am.
Clear, clear.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, so this is something that we are talking, like from this section, you can simplify your report. Like we have taken top content in the last 28 days. If we want to talk about traffic sources, like from where we got this traffic, what are the sources of the traffic? Basically, how we gonna use this report? It will give you an overview, basically which source is good for you, like from which sources you are getting higher traffic, then you will focus on that traffic only. So this report will be useful for you. Like here you can see, if I'm talking about the 6th June 2025, the channel pages, from channel pages you are getting higher traffic, that is 27. From browse feature you are getting zero traffic. YouTube search zero traffic. Other YouTube feature is 2, and shorts feed, from shorts you are getting 1 traffic. So this is how you can check each and every day's data from channel pages. So I got most of the traffic from channel pages, so I have to you know channel pages are something basically from other channels, traffic from your YouTube channel page, other YouTube channel pages, or topic channel pages. So from pages we are getting the higher traffic, views again, the watch time hour, subscriber, estimate revenue if we are earning anything, impressions, and the rate again. From YouTube search, like from on YouTube, like people have searched such kind of content. From the browse features are like I'm taking the I'm getting traffic from Google or something, other YouTube features, and some other thing like hashtag pages are also there. From like from hashtag, I'm getting only one traffic within the range of last 28 days. Like which hashtags you have used, this is also considered. So this is something that you can specify your report again. Then we have top geographies, like from which region I'm getting more of the traffic. That is totally from India, and you can see how many traffic has arrived on which day. So this is something that you can go to advanced mode, and you can compare some of the things, and you can download all these reports. So this is very useful for the professional YouTubers basically. Now I'm coming to community section, that is below analytics one. After coming to community section, again you can see the comments and all these things. So on which content you are getting comments, from here you can give a like to the comment, dislike, or a heart, and even you can remove that, or even you can hide any of the user from channel, you can report, or you can add user as managing or something. So this is the options that you can use. Viewers post, like on post, if you have received any comments or something. So I have not uploaded any kind of post. Then we have mentions, like if someone mentioned you, so this can be seen. Where is the option of YouTube Studio? Basically what happens, if you have opened this now, so you have to just go to this customized channel, then automatically your YouTube channel will YouTube Studio will open. Or otherwise you can just come to this right circle or the icon, and here you can come to this YouTube Studio. So both option you have, right? So like under community section, you can just simplify, like you can watch out all the comments that you have received on different content. Then we have subtitle option, under which if you have, like while uploading any of your video on short, there is no option to add any subtitles or something. If you have uploaded a complete horizontal video, then I'm just coming to that, like how you can upload and what kind of options will be visible and what option we have to use just to grow your video and your channel. I'm coming to that after this
Ma'am,
thing. Yes.
I have just given one chat. Just have a look at it.
So sorry, just wait. Yes. Okay. When I see a good YouTube, generally I give comment, but I can add some photos and graphics. Actually, all these options are available. Like if you are coming to my channel as well, so you can give any of the comment with GIFs, with stickers, or some graphics. This option is available to all,
Okay. Okay.
right? Then we have copyright option under the subtitles. So this okay, I have been left with this in between now. So basically what happens, if you have added any subtitle options, like while uploading, I'm going to clear this in clear form, like how you can add subtitles. So I am just leaving it for right now. Then we have copyright option. If you have received any kind of copyright request, or if you feel like on any of your content you have received copyright issues or something, then you can watch out how many copyright issues are there, and you can ask or you can request for removal or something, right? Then we have on, now I'm coming to on YouTube, like what are the sources of earning on YouTube basically. First one is start your earning journey. First option is given, that is memberships. So basically what is all about membership: grow your community and earn monthly. Excite your audience with access to exclusive perks as a monthly paying member. I guess like all of you are aware about memberships. All of you have used Prime or Geo Hotstar or any subscription, Netflix or such kind of subscriptions. You have heard about it, or even you have taken as well. So basically what happen, if you have that membership, then you can watch out the exclusive content only. So this is the same option that is provided by YouTube as well. If again I'm taking the example of what our channel name was, tech something, what was that, Tech Skills Academy, right? So just take an example. Under Tech Skills Academy, I have uploaded some of the videos in free on free, like people are uploading some of the main things. Like I have uploaded some videos how you can start your journey on YouTube channel, how you can create your channel on scratch. But the main thing, how you can monetize your channel, that thing I have not uploaded in free. I have taken that content just for the membership persons. Like people have to take that membership, then only they can see that exclusive content. That is not visible to all. That is visible to only those who will subscribe my channel by taking any membership. So that is something, like you can earn your amount, or you can earn something by sharing some of your content with some audience only, those who gonna subscribe or gonna take any membership. So this is the one of the part of earning on YouTube. I guess it's clear. Members only video. No, this is not about members only. This is something that who gonna purchase your subscription. Not only all members, only for those who gonna take that subscription or membership. Even this option is given on Instagram as well. Like recently I have taken, like on Instagram we all know there is no direct monetization or something on Instagram. But I got to know one thing recently, when my mother's account, basically my mother's Instagram account, got more than 10K followers. Then they got one option, that is subscription option is there. Like on Instagram feed you can see one option is for post, then we have reels, then we have tags or something. Then one option is also added for those person basically who got more than 10K subscriber. The same thing is there. Like they can upload some of their reels and some of their videos and contents for only those person who will take that subscription, who will. And such kind of subscription were there, like 49 per month something. Like people have to pay 49 per month just to watch their exclusive content and that content. So this is the same thing that we can see on YouTube as well. So this is something you can create your own community, and you can give the access to your audience to exclusive perks as a monthly paying member. So for watching your exclusive content, your members, your audience basically have to pay monthly. And again some of YouTube guidelines or policies will be there, and you will receive that amount by cutting all those GSTs, PST, all those options that can be visible to you. Under monetization policies you can watch out. So this is one of the factor from where you can earn, right? Partially blocked and copyright are not the same thing, right? Because in content dashboard invisibility it says partially blocked, and restrictions it says copyright. Yes, yes, you are right. Basically all those things we're gonna discuss on the next day about copyright issues and something. Right now I'm just talking about all these things, so just focus on that only. We are going to discuss it in the next class, because somehow it will create a mess in between. What is the benefit of subscription in YouTube, and what is traffic and its uses? Basically it's there is a big use for audience and the YouTuber as well. Like if I'm talking taking an example of Tech Skills Academy. So what happens, I am creating a community by sharing free videos on YouTube, right? People are getting attracted, people are I'm getting more and more subscribers on my channel, and I'm getting more and more watch hours, and this is how I have monetized my channel as well. But now I feel by taking or by earning amount with monetization, I just want to or have to opt for one more option, that is subscriptions. Like people can subscribe my channel and they can have access to that exclusive content that is not visible for all, that is visible for those only who can, who will pay monthly basically. So this is the option that is helpful for YouTuber. Like they can have extra income source And secondly, for the audience, this is the main thing, like on YouTube you can see people are not sharing the exact video, they are sharing the half knowledge. The exact knowledge that they need to be shared, it's not there on YouTube actually. The main thing is not uploaded on, in some cases basically. So this is how people can have a proper knowledge while having subscription or something, right? Clear? Now tell me. For monetizing YouTube channel, we don't need to add the link with the AdSense. I'm coming to that in the next class basically. How I can verify my account, because and add related videos in my short. Does the square braces posting technique method works in YouTube as well? Related to hashtag you are talking? Yes, Ananya. Actually, what happens, like if I'm talking about some of the those channel, basically those are not so much popular, but which account on those accounts are popular will have so many subscriptions in a day. Those have created a market on YouTube now. They will get lots of subscriptions in a day, and this is the best way basically I can see, like people are subscribing. So because basically what happens now, you have to make your audience to subscribe your channel, but it will take time. You have to make that community, like people can subscribe. No, there is, okay, Sneha, actually what I'm talking here, subscriptions are free, like people can subscribe my channel, but people can get membership only when they will pay monthly, and some exclusive content can be visible to them after taking subscription. I'm talking about the membership subscription here. Normal subscribe option is visible to all, and then people can come and then just simply click on subscribe. I'm not talking about that subscribe here. I'm talking about the membership subscription here. I guess it should be clear to each and everyone. Those who are established or earning, it's difficult to get into it now. Yes, actually, I'm coming to Thanksgiving option on YouTube as well. So no worries, I'm coming to that as well. We have different sources for this. Now, first option is membership. I guess it's clear to everyone. Now I'm coming to supers one. What is supers basically? Super chat, super stickers, and super thanks. These three options are available actually, which will create such kind of connection with your fans basically. What it means, for that reason I have to search any of the YouTube channel which is popular. I'm taking WS Cube Tag channel, and I'm just going to open any of the YouTube video, right? Here you can subscribe their channel, you can press on bell icon, you can give like and dislike, you can share, download or something. Once you will click on this three dots button, you will be able to see a thanks option. And here we have seen three terms: super chat, super stickers, and super thanks. We have discovered super thanks. Super thanks are something like if I am a big fan of WS Cube Tag people, so I'm a big fan. If people are fan, so they are like they will do anything for their celebrities, like they will do anything. So people are there who will send them a thanks message by, like if I want to share thanks to WS Cube Tech team, a super thanks, I have to buy this. Like if under rupees 40, I can share this super thanks with super emoji. Like for example, I need to use this, I can so add any of the emoji with this thanks option. And if even I can add the bonus like 100. Basically what happens, I am purchasing it for rupees 40, and I will buy and send it on to WS Cube Tech team. the person who is, who is the owner of WS Cube Tech channel, they will receive a message like, Nancy Dilavar has sent you a thanks message for 40. So basically, he or basically the team will receive that 40 rupees, but not the exact 40. Obviously some 35 or some amount will be deducted by YouTube as well. If I need to share most super thanks, I can increase the amount and they will receive such amount somehow. So these options are available, and all these are different from subscription. How basically, what happens here, I need to share a super chat. Super chat is something you can chat with them. Super stickers are something you have sent some stickers to them and you have bought and you have sent that. Super thanks are something you have given such kind of thanks, but you have bought and they will receive such kind of amounts. Like, just to feel that you're just to show that you are the supporter of that. With supers, you can earn each time fans buy a highlighted chat or the animated message, you can earn. So basically, the person who is the owner of the YouTube channel are receiving such kind of highlighted chat option or animated message option, you can earn through this. The YouTuber basically can earn. This is different from membership. How basically, under membership, what happens, you can have access to some exclusive videos that is not visible to all. You can subscribe, you can buy a membership and can have access to those video that is not visible to all. By super chat, you can just simply share a support icon to them, and by that they can earn. So there is a difference between the two. Do people use this really? Yes, Neha. Actually, people use really. I don't know. You are watching some vlogs or something. Like, I have watched one couple video. They are on YouTube and they share their personal vlogs only. Both are YouTubers basically, and people are actually sending them lot of gifts, lot of different gifts on their addresses. So what they are doing, the fan base are totally like something, they just want to support their celebrities, because for them they are celebrities. So fan base are something that will send you anything on their addresses. They are receiving huge gifts. So obviously people will use this as well, those who are enough, under enough able to understand all these things. In the word of fakeness, how so we identify the original channel honor the real owner, actually on the basis of the journey basically. Actually what happens, uh, just take an example of any YouTuber. Like, if I'm talking about the WS Cube Tech member, like they must have their channel on Instagram as well. Like, on Instagram and on YouTube, they can connect each and every social media into it, just to show the authenticity and the realistics. So basically people are following them, so they have an idea basically somehow which is their original channel. They can have access. Basically, super payment is done by super fans. Yes, Shubham, actually, that can be. Regarding the membership, watch the live videos in YouTube after midnight. You can find lot of interesting things. If we send a super chat, what is the cutoff amount we get and how much YouTube take? Basically, I have no idea about this, but when you are like your channel is monetized and you are receiving such amount, then it can be seen. There is nothing cleared in anywhere, like any on Google, on anywhere. It's not cleared like how much amount YouTube will cut or something. You can ask your followers to support on a Patreon or buy me coffee who takes less cut. That can be taken. So basically, for today, I'm going to stop it right now. We have covered earn section. Under earn, we have covered memberships, and then supers option only, right? And in the next class, we will discuss all about the shopping and the eligibility criterias, or all these things. Then we will talk about like how you can upload your video with good keyword stuffing so that it can be ranked on Google or YouTube channel, and how you can avoid copyright issues and all. So we will discuss all about in next class. But here I just want to give you one task. Yes, I'm coming to homework. No worries. There is homework. So basically, you have to create your own channel, right? You have to create your own channel, and you have to create one video for that channel as well, because in next class I'm going to show you like the process, the steps and the strategies that we need to use while uploading any content on YouTube channel to grab more audience and views. So basically, if you have already an have a channel, so you have to complete the part banner creation, the profile creation, right? YouTube description creation. So this is the homework basically. If your channel is about yourself, like you want to create any channel related to you only, then you have to create that banner accordingly. If you want to create any channel related to your business or any brand or organization or whatever, like the professional, then you have to create banner or description or the profile icon related to that. So this is the home task, homework basically. You have to keep in your mind, like if you have channel, then you have to complete all these things: banners, banner creation or profile creation, then YouTube description creation, and the same for the professional channel as well. But how to create video, I have already told you, Hanya. In the second day or the third day we have covered video creation through Canva, and fourth day we have covered video creation through Animaker as well, like animated videos creations. So third and fourth day recording can be useful for you. And you have to think about any of the YouTube channel name you have to create. If you have created, just complete all this banner, logo and the description part, and should have your video ready for that as well. Only video part. But how to upload it on YouTube with thumbnails, I'm going to teach in the next class, Hanya. This is the basic thing that you have to come with you. I am going to tell you how you can upload, how a thumbnail can be uploaded. All these things can be taught to you in the next class. Now is it clear what is the homework is? Yes, yes, you can leave. Yes, yes. Now, tell me, how's the today's session? As usual, share your experience. Uh, uh, we have completed with the today's part.
Hello.
Yes,
Yeah, it was really good, madam. There's a lot of information.
thank
Hello.
you.
And
Yes,
actually, I have one more request, ma'am. Actually, yesterday I have seen that there is some WhatsApp group has been created for doubts. I think
yes, yes.
WhatsApp. So will you forward it again because we have not received in the group? So
Okay, I will ask the team members to share it again.
maybe here in the chat or in the group itself, ma'am.
No, Sneha. I'll share
Not
you.
Sneha, Mahesh. Mahesh, ma'am.
Okay, Mahesh. Yes.
Yeah, in the group, will you share it or in
Like I'll
WhatsApp
confirm it
group?
by the. I'll
Okay, fine,
confirm
fine. You
by
can
the
get
group.
you.
Right.
It's
Yes.
okay. You can
Yes.
get it the information, then you can forward it.
Then
Thank
I'll
you.
forward. Right.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Okay.
Hello,
Excuse
ma'am.
me, ma'am. Excuse me,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes. Yes.
Actually, that was my query also. Actually, I can't able to join the group. So could you please tell once again the team to forward the group link? Possible?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are talking about that only. I'll coordinate to the team, and then we'll share regarding this on group itself. Right?
Yeah, okay.
Ma'am,
Thank you.
Yes.
uh,
Yes.
m-
Yes.
ma'am, I currently do not have any business or anything like that because I'm still studying.
Okay.
So, ma'am, for creating the YouTube channel, as you have given the homework, so
Mhm.
I don't know what kind of YouTube channel should I create? Because the only thing that I can do is right now is personal account. So what should I do as for the homework?
See, basically, right now, if you don't have any, idea for that, then you can start any of the channel related to digital marketing only. Just take an example, digital marketing, and related to that, like you have to create a account that will share such kind of digital marketing strategies or the graphic creation strategies, all these things that you can take an example just to understand it better.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yes, and the people who have some doubts, like you are unable to join the WhatsApp group, you can see Tanusha Chaudhary have sent the chat WhatsApp link here, and even you can see in group it's been shared with you yesterday, already given in the group yesterday. So you have to just join that WhatsApp group from the authentic group. Thank you so much, Tanusha, for sharing with us.
Madam, this is Anand Kumar from Chennai, madam.
Yes.
Madam, actually, I created a Facebook campaign and paid only I did actually. And almost 2,000, 3,000 I spent. I'm not receiving any inquiries in Facebook, madam, actually.
On Facebook, you have spent something, right?
Yes, yes.
So there might be some issues like how many content you have uploaded on Facebook page before running ad.
15, 20 contest ads I posted, you see.
Sorry,
15 to 20.
15 to 20 what, like ads you have?
Yeah,
Uh,
ads,
no,
images
I'm
ads.
talking about the organic content. How many organic content you have uploaded?
So organic content almost 10, 15, 20.
And how much time it's been like you have created your Facebook account?
How many?
How much time it's been?
And I don't know, madam, actually.
Like average you can tell, like how many days it's been you have
Almost
created.
3 months or 6 months or the Facebook is almost.
Basically what happens for
Mm,
running ads, your account should have the organic audience before,
mm,
right? You must have uploaded the content on daily basis just to grab organic audience. Actually people have too many, people have amount, people are
mm,
so rich, like they can spend the amount and they can have a good amount of audience or inquiries on their business. But what
mm,
happens, it will not work on social media or any YouTube platform or any digital platform basically. Why?
mm,
You have to start your account, that should be created and should be organized on the daily basis. For example, I have created one of the Facebook account. I have not even uploaded banner, I have not uploaded even description, and I'm not using for it months.
mm,
And by after 1 month I came to again to my Facebook page and trying to upload something, then no audience will be there. So what happens, you have to keep your algorithm, like while creating your account you have to keep updates on the daily basis on your account. You have to try to grab organic audience first, then you have to maintain this with the inclusion of ads. Only then ads will work, otherwise what happens? Nothing. Your account should have that organic reach. Your account should have at least 1 month, right?
okay.
While uploading each and every
Mm,
updates
okay.
on their account or something, so it
Mm,
should be followed before running ad.
okay. So
Yes.
daily I have to put some ads and campaigns daily.
Basically what happens now, you have to just push your reach with the help of ad only. If we don't have any organic reach or something, so uh, like what ad will do?
Okay. Mm,
So this is the basic thing that you should need to understand. You must have that organic reach or some kind of audience. Your account must have some updates on daily basis. Then
mm,
what happens, when you will run ad, it will give a push to your content. It will give a push to your to make your content to reach to wider audience.
okay.
Then
Thank you.
only it works. Yes.
Mm, thank you, ma'am.
Any
Thank you
other
so much.
doubt to anyone?
Yeah,
Welcome.
Thank you,
Welcome.
madam. And moreover, madam, say I just want, can you please share your screen, no, madam? I can send you an image. How to develop the type of image? I just wanted to know.
Which image you are saying?
That's what I will send. I will share you the screen, madam. Please, share your screen now.
Like you are talking about this
No, no, no.
customization
Image, not in YouTube. That image, I will share you the image to you. I
image.
have, yeah, I have an image. How to develop the type of images? I just wanted to know.
Exactly, I'm not understanding. Like which image you are talking about here?
No, no. I animated images. I have actually. I wanted to develop the images. That's the same thing actually as well. In which
Ma'am,
platform I have to
excuse me,
develop
ma'am.
the image?
Ma'am, actually, what he's asking is he needs some help to develop
Uh,
an image. Actually, he has
okay,
already
you
developed.
can use
He has
Canva
to
to
somewhat help.
create any image.
No, that is not developing Canva actually.
Can you please share your screen? Yes, Karan, I guess he wants to share his screen.
Yeah.
If you are able to share your screen, then you can share. And we have completed today's topic.
See,
So if you
this
want
is
to
the
leave the session, then you can leave. And those who want to watch out the queries and want to learn more about this, then
this
you
is the
can stay
thing.
in the class. Yes, sir, you have created this.
Yeah, I wanted to develop this type of
Okay,
images.
you have this reference, you want to create such kind of images. Like you can
Exactly.
go to Canva and
Uh,
you can take any of the image like building or such images you have to take from like Google or somewhere, or even you can go to element section of Canva. You have to
these
take this,
images are not like this. Images are not there in Canva actually.
so you have to take it from other platforms like from Google or something, or
If I
even
take
you
it from
can
Google,
build,
this copyright will be
or
there,
even
no?
you can build on your own. Like you can take building images, then below that you can add some greeneries, and above that you can add roads. So this is the thing that you have to start from scratch. Then you have to write the zonal headmate, and then you have to add a group of audience from other parts. Like
Okay.
you have to take it from Google or something, and you have to add this.
So I have to, this possible in Canva, actually.
Yes, yes, it's possible, but you have to somehow, to like to completely create this image, you have to do a lot of research work just to take this kind of images or graphics.
Okay.
But it can be created on Canva, it can be.
Okay. Thank you,
Ma'am,
madam.
can we give a prompt for this
Thank you so
image?
much. Thank you so much. Kind of you.
Most welcome, most
Maybe.
welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Ma'am? Hello.
Yes, like Karan is also sharing his suggestions. Like you can use ChatGPT to build such kind of images, or some other AI platform. Yeah, it can be used. If you are good to use ChatGPT to build image, then you can go to use.
Hello.
Yes, like someone is asking
One
anything.
small question. One small question, ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am, in this course, are you teaching how to handle the WhatsApp business account and LinkedIn?
yes.
Maybe in the coming days, we have those classes.
Like, can you repeat your question?
I mean, in this course, are you
Hmm.
going to teach how to handle the WhatsApp business account for
What's
business
the
purpose?
business account? No, no, no. Actually, it's not included. You have your complete syllabus. So,
Oh,
under which we have this part only. So,
okay.
this can't be covered.
And what about LinkedIn profile? How to handle
Yes,
LinkedIn
yes,
for the
yes.
business?
Actually, we have already told you as well. We want you to, make enough capable, like you can start earning or something by this end of 3 weeks. So for that reason we'll have one session related to LinkedIn profile creation professionally, and how you can take internships as well, like for the safer side, like if you want to earn something. So we are
No,
going to
not
cover.
my intention is not like to earn actually. I mean, to expand some business ideas to
Yes, yes,
send it
yes.
to the
So
many
for that
people like that.
we have added it, like LinkedIn professional profile creation. Like we have added. It's not included in syllabus. We just want to share it additionally with you.
Okay, right. Thank you.
Yes.
But in
Any
case if it
other
is
doubts,
possible,
like any
if it is
female were
possible,
asking?
sorry, if it is
Sorry.
possible, some 10-15 minutes, if it is possible, please explain that how WhatsApp also, that WhatsApp business card, how we can use it for business purpose like that. Then if it
Okay,
is
we'll
possible,
see.
if not, it's okay, no issue. Thank you.
Okay, we'll see
Thank you.
according to the time. Yes, I guess any female participant was asking, and any other doubt to anyone? Most welcome. It's my
Thank you. Thank you
pleasure.
so
Like,
much, madam.
if you liked today's session, it's my pleasure.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Today's class was fantastic. Thank you so much. And I have a doubt. So
Hmm.
actually, basically, I'm a wedding photo and videographer. We have a channel for more than 15 years.
Hmm.
So uh, uh, I'm in a doubt. How can we create that banner on any specific size? You just told
Sorry, your last line was not clear. Actually, your voice is.
banner, ma'am. The YouTube banner.
Okay, YouTube
Could you please
banner can be
mention?
created by
Ah,
you through Canva tool only. Just go to Canva and write the keyword YouTube banner. Then it will give you a proper size. Or otherwise, I've already shown you the customization where you can have the pixels, and you can go to Canva and you can write this particular pixels just to customize the size. Right?
okay, ma'am. Thank you so much. The class was fantastic, and thank you so much.
Most welcome. Okay, so I guess all the queries and doubts has been cleared. So it's time to leave. Bye 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 everyone.
Bye, ma'am. Good day.
Thank you.
Ma'am.